Special combinations are observed for different lagnas.
They cannot be so distinct. Every lagna has got its own flavor. How these lordships and the distribution of lagna came, it means it holds the clue. But we are not that genius or learned that we can work out the basis of these 12 lagnas, one after the other.
What about those combinations that we were talking about? Say for example Jupiter Rahu. Normally we call it bad. But what's your experience? What are the positive sides of it?
No, we have to understand each and every planet in that context. See, for any planet, there are three ways he can be present. The basic understanding. One is the significations of the planet, the natural signification. Next is the acquired signification. What are acquired significations? Due to the lordship and placement of the planet in a horoscope. Then third is imposed significations. Imposed signification is what a planet gets by the aspect of other planets. This is the way a planet prepares itself to do some work or give anything. Now, as I said, we have to understand planet as we understand our friend. So firstly, what is the permanent signification of a planet? That cannot be changed by anything. If he is a sadhu, he will remain a sadhu. He may come in bad company, he may acquire a bad company, but the basic instinct will be there. Then he is under the influence of other people. That is the aspect, strength. So, the least or what we are reading a planet is the acquired, this imposed strength, which changes the pattern of thinking of a planet for that moment, for his period. So it becomes very important. Whatever he has acquired is temporary. Is temporary. So if we check what he is like Jupiter, we say he is a saint. He is a sadhu. That is his natural signification. He will never forget that. And he will behave in that way. Now, temporarily, if you place Jupiter in a house of lust, say Libra, that is Kalpurush. It is house of lust. So a saint, as if he has been thrown into a roadhouse. That is the acquired signification. Third is imposed signification. Aspect of 8th house or some bad lord has given the secrecy. So a saint is in a bad situation in the 7th house or in Libra, with the company, imposed is the company, other people influencing him, he becomes better, but he remains a saint. I don't know how far I have been able to convey this. So for any planet, it is same way it happens. That is why I said when Venus is in Libra, connected with 7th house, वो चौराहे पे पिटता है. That is the acquired thing. He is a saint. Jupiter. तो जुपिटर पिटता है. उस समय में कौन पिट रहा है? वो आदमी पिट रहा है ना. क्यों पिटा? बिकॉज ही वॉज ए सेंट. उसको चालबाजी नहीं है.
फिर भी उसका दिमाग सर जगह पे नहीं रहेगा सर.
नहीं रहा है.
उसका जगह पे नहीं रहेगा, लेकिन उसकी जगह पे अगर शुक्र उसके घर में है तो बहुत शांति से बैठा रहेगा.
आई एम जस्ट ट्राइंग टू से the 3 ways a planet acquires the significations.
So you were talking about something that Bharatiya Bhavan has been promoting. Third house, a debilitated planet.
No, that is a
Parashari exception.
great Parashari exception.
It gives good result. Are there exception rules further to that, sir?
Just a minute. Parashar says if there is a debilitated planet in 3rd, 6th or 8th house, it behaves like Yoga Karak. In the next sentence he has written, if the lords of what I have said already, a debilitated planet in 3, 6, 8 behaves like Yoga. Next stanza is, if the lord of 3, 6, 8 are debilitated, they also behave like Yoga. Other texts have given one more condition to it, that the lagna should be strong. The other conditions imposed, they should be alone.
The third house planet or 6th house planet.
These
They should
planets, they should not be under any influence. One more condition it gives, that if they are with sun or moon, they can also be debilitated and fulfill the first 2 conditions. So it applies for other planets who are not sun and moon. If sun and moon conjoins them, the Yoga Karak result will remain a dream. वो सपनों में रहेगा, बड़ा बड़ा सोचेगा पर मिलेगा नहीं.
So this condition is in any particular text?
Brihad Parashar is not given that it in a very clear terms, but this is given, I think, in Uttarkalamrit or Brihad Jatak. Brihad Jatak. Brihad Jatak not of Varami. I just slipped. I remember the photo of that book where I read. It is a torn book, very old.
Jatak Tattva?
No. No. It is not Sanhita, it is Hora. This is a Hora Shastra. Okay. So, we blindly apply the first part of these shlokas. Another condition, I remember, it says, the yoga is felt only during the dasha of these planets. I think he means Vimshotri Dasha. And in a sudden way, the yoga has happened, it will finish in this similar sudden way. Suppose a planet whose dasha is say 10 years, moon, for 10 years it is a big Raj Yoga. As soon as moon is finished, you are again on the floor. And in such cases, you advise that please have restraint. So this is the great exception.
Sir, here one more question, sub-question. Does it, what's your experience if, suppose if it's a natural malefic or natural benefit, तो उसमें
It makes no difference.
No difference. No फर्क. No.
When we talk of other divisional charts, we will talk of Upchaya houses. You see, this is linked to Upchaya and Trishadaya. Parasharji has said planets in Trishadaya are bad or good? Understand the principle. Lords of Trishadaya are bad. Always matter. He has not said that planets in 3, 6, 11 are bad. And we commit these mistakes every day. He has said lords of. Now he gives an exception. He has left 11th. He gives an exception that 3rd and 6th Lord, if they are debilitated, they become yoga. What happens if they are exalted?
It will be very
It will become more powerful, it will become more valuable.
more well.
To give trouble?
Yes.
And viewers is
That is what Parasharji is trying to say. So, whenever 3rd and 6th is exalted, like we discussed, illness, if 6th Lord is exalted, you get big illness. You get big lords, you get big enemies, powerful enemies. But if they are debilitated, you get Raj Yoga. So there are good houses and bad houses. Principle of Parashar is same. We analyze them in the same manner. Parasharji said, yo-yo bhav, something he has written that whichever bhav is connected with its own Lord prospers. It certifies that also. 6th Lord connected with 6th house. 8th Lord connected with 8th house. Now we see it in the 10th. In a simple way. 8th house is the house of longevity. 8th house is the house of chronic illness. Both will do this. So you fall in the bed for 20 years. Longevity is there, but chronic illness is also. We see these cases. So, what Sunil Saab said, what he meant, I think, that I should share these small
Right, sir.
principles of Parashar. And we need to understand them fully.
Sir, I will still go deeper into the 11th because it's such a 11th house. Because it's such a difficult house to understand. It is gains also, and at the same time 11th house is called Hara also. So sometimes it gives negative, sometimes it gives.
See, no house can give bad effect until it acquires bad signification. Placement of a planet in a house or even malefic, it is part of that house. He has come and residing here. But when a planet aspects, this fellow is sitting outside. He is not a part of this, and still he is troubling. I think I have cleared it. Until 11th house is under bad acquired enforced problem, it will not happen. When it is influenced badly, then it is bad.
Any questions
Yeah.
from you guys?
Sir, I have one question. Generally, what happens, for traveling to foreign country, there is a yoga that the 9th lord and the 12th lord combination gives you a foreign trip. Now here, while we were discussing one birth chart,
Sometime
Huh.
9th and 12th lord will be the same. Same person.
yeah, possible. Yes.
For Aries Lagna.
There was some variation. You said that 9th lord and 7th lord are connected with
7th, sometime 8th also.
Okay.
8th, you see, is the, how do I say? It is 12th from 9th. Separation from your father. 7th is the house of foreign travel. Basically. 7th is the main house. So until 7th is involved, you will not move. Even planets influencing 7th. He may not be 7th lord. He is aspecting, he is activating 7th house. See, like in D12, we say person is going into adoption. Just to confirm this point. When the 8th lord is connected with 9th lord, sitting in 9th, the person changes his father, goes into adoption. Now here, as far as the shifting of house is concerned, is 12th from 4th, that is 3rd. And what Parasharji has said, it is a short travel, displacement from the house. But to go to a foreign country is opposite of that, that is long travels, is 9th. 9th is your religion, your father. When you go to a foreign country, you are under different religion. That is why 8th also comes.
But sir, for settlement you have to see 4th also, na? For foreign settlement.
4th should be afflicted.
Yes. Even if it is in Pap Kartari.
Even then it is afflicted. See, my method of seeing, we will discuss it tomorrow.
No, I'm just asking because.
My
that's
method
what-
of seeing foreign settlement, that his death is written in a foreign country. Then he is permanently settled.
Yeah.
On a short trip also is talking about complete.
He is on short trip and he dies there. That is his settlement. Permanent settlement,
Full and
ये फाइनल भाई फुल एंड फाइनल
Full and final.
बाहर होना है हो जाएगा.
Sir,
So we will have more questions tomorrow.
sir, एक question.